So hello and welcome to our today's video, in which we are going to discuss our first chapter of class 7th NCERT, Integers exercise 1.1 question 1. So let us move to our question. In this question, following number line shows the temperature in degrees Celsius at different places on a particular day. So now here are the places: Lahul, Pithi, Srinagar, Shimla, Ooty and Bengaluru. So, and here are the temperatures of that: -10, -5, 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So now we have to solve the questions. So our first question is that observe the number line and write the temperature of places marked on it. So what is our first place? Our first place is Lahul, Pithi. So firstly we will write here Lahul, Pithi. So now let us just find out its temperature. So here the exact number is not given. Here is given -10 and -5. So what numbers come between -10 and -5? So here you have to imagine -9, -8, -7 and -6 and then -5. So here you know the numbers which come in this, which come in these lines which are not marked. So let us count: -9, -8. So the temperature which comes in Lahul Pithi is -8. So the temperature at Lahul Pithi is -8 degree Celsius. Actually you have to do nothing in this, just count the numbers. If you know the negative counting, so then you can solve this exercise with ease. Okay, now how did we find that? -10, -9 and -8. So -8 is the temperature at Lahul Pithi. So now our next place is Srinagar. So let us write here Srinagar. And now let us just count between -5 and 0, and let us just take a look that what is the temperature at Srinagar. So here is marked -5. So let us count: -4, -3, -2, -1 and 0. So here you can see that it comes at -2 degrees Celsius. So it is -4, -3, -2 is the temperature at Srinagar. So the temperature of Srinagar is -2 degrees Celsius. Wasn't it easy? So now let us move to our next place, which is Shimla. Our next place is Shimla, and now let us find the temperature at this place. So let us just count. Actually there is no need to count, it is actually already given here 5. So the temperature at Shimla is 5. It is given here 5 degrees Celsius is the temperature at Shimla. Now our next place is Ooty. Okay, now our next place is Ooty, and now let us just find out the temperature at Ooty. So now let us just count the numbers between 10 and 15. If we count the numbers between 10 and 15, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So Ooty comes at 14. So the temperature at Ooty is 14 degrees Celsius. You have to do nothing in this question, you have to just count that: 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Wasn't it easy? It is 14 degrees Celsius here. Now our next place is Bengaluru. Now let us just find out the temperature at Bengaluru. Here is the number marked as 20 and 25. So now let us count: 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So at what does Bengaluru come? 21, 22. So the temperature at Bengaluru is 22 degree Celsius. So here we just find out the temperature of all the places marked on the number line. So this was the answer of part A. So let us come to our part B. So our B part is what is the temperature difference between the hottest and the coldest place among above. So we just marked the hottest and the coldest places. So Lahul Spiti is the coldest place and Bengaluru is the hottest place. So let us just write the temperature. We will just write the temperature first of Lahul Spiti and then of Bengaluru. So the hottest place is Lahul Spiti and the temperature at Lahul Spiti is, the coldest place is Lahul Spiti, so the temperature at Lahul Spiti is -10, -9 and -8. So the temperature at Lahul Spiti is -8 degrees Celsius. Now the hottest place among above is Bengaluru, so the temperature at Bengaluru, is 21, 22. So the temperature at Bengaluru is 22 degrees Celsius. Now if we just find out the difference between these two, then we will find the difference between these two. We will write here difference because you have to find out the difference. So the difference between these two temperature is, if we want to find the difference, then we will firstly write the bigger number, 22 degrees Celsius minus -8 degrees Celsius. So now why we written here two minus signs? We written here two minus sign because we have to find out the difference. So there is one minus and the value of the number is -8. There is no need to write the degree Celsius. Okay, now if we find out the difference between these two, how would we find out that? So firstly what we have to do, we have to solve this equation. 22 minus -8 minus plus. So it will be 22 plus 8 because minus is plus. Now the solution of this is 22 plus 8, 30 degree. So our answer is 30 degree. So the temperature difference between Lahul Spiti and Bengaluru is 30 degree Celsius. Hope you understood this question. Now let us move to the next part. Now our next part is, what is the temperature difference between Lahul Spiti and Srinagar? It is also a very easy question, so now let us solve it. So now firstly we will write the temperature at Lahul Spiti. So write here Lahul Spiti. So the temperature at Lahul Spiti is -10 and -5. -10 we will count it, -10, -9, -8. So the temperature at Lahul Spiti is -8 degrees Celsius. Now the second one we want to find out is Srinagar. So we will write here Srinagar. So what is the temperature at Srinagar? The temperature at Srinagar is, we will count -5, -4, -3, -2. So the temperature at Srinagar is -2 degree Celsius. The temperature at Srinagar is -2 degree Celsius. Now we will find out the temperature difference between these two. So we will write here the difference and write here the numbers, -8 -2 degree Celsius. No need to write the degree Celsius. So now let us solve it. So as you can see, there are two minus because we have to find the difference. So there is one minus sign and the value of 2 is -2. So if we solve this equation now, -8 प्लस, दो माइनस मिलके प्लस बनाते हैं, माइनस प्लस -8 plus 2. So what is -8 plus 2? Now you have to keep one thing in mind, that if you are here given one plus sign and one minus sign, then how would you solve it? Students always make mistake in these types of questions. So firstly, listen me carefully, plus minus, firstly you have to keep an eye on the signs, plus minus minus. Firstly, if I explain you, minus equal to plus, 2 minus makes plus, and if there is given plus minus, then you would always do minus, and if there is given plus plus, then you would always do plus. So you would only do minus if there is 1 plus and 1 minus. So now here what is given? Minus and plus, 1 minus sign and 1 plus sign. Then what you will do? Plus minus minus. So you will do minus here. 8 minus 2 equal to 6. And one more thing that you have to keep an eye on, the answer sign also. You have to decide that what the answer should be, a negative integer or a positive integer. So now how will you find it? The bigger number in these two, 8 is bigger or 2 is bigger? Obviously 8 is bigger. So the temperature difference between these two, what is the sign in front of it? Because 8 is bigger, the sign in front of it is minus, so it will be minus 6 degrees Celsius. If you didn't understood that, leave your doubts in the comments below. You understood this question? If you didn't understood, I will explain one more time. Minus minus equal to plus, so there will be minus 8 plus 2. So here is minus minus will become plus, and plus minus minus, so 8 minus 2 6, and the sign will be minus because 8 is bigger than 2, and the sign in front of the bigger number is the sign for the answer. So now let's move to next question. Now firstly you have to understand the last part of this question, which is, can we say that the temperature at Srinagar and Shimla taken together is less than the temperature at Shimla? Is it also less than the temperature at Srinagar? Now you have to understand this statement with your full mind, that what is given in this statement. That now firstly, to understand this question, we have to write the temperature at Srinagar and Shimla. So the temperature at Srinagar, what is the temperature at Srinagar? The temperature at Srinagar is 5 minus 4 minus 3 minus 2. The temperature at Srinagar is minus 2 degrees Celsius, and the temperature of Shimla. The temperature of Shimla is 5 degrees Celsius. So now what is given in the question, that if we take the Srinagar and Shimla together means we have to add these two. We have to add the temperature of Srinagar and Shimla and then compare it with the temperature of Srinagar and Shimla. So now let us do that. So now we will firstly find out their sum. To do this we will write here taken together. Taken together means if we add these two, if taken together, we will write it as minus 2 degrees Celsius plus 5 degrees Celsius. So now how will we solve it? I said you plus minus minus. So 5 minus 2 equal to 3. And which one is bigger, 2 or 5? 5 is bigger. So the sign at the front of 5 is plus. So it will be plus 3 degrees Celsius. There is no need to put the sign of plus to make a positive integer. If there is no sign given here, then it is also the answer. So our answer is 3 degrees Celsius. Now we have to compare this with the different temperatures. Okay, now the temperature taken together is 3 degrees Celsius. Now we have to compare that. Is this less than the temperature at Shimla? So what is the temperature at Shimla? 5 degrees Celsius, and this is 3 degrees Celsius. So obviously it is smaller than the temperature at Shimla. So we will write it as yes, it is less than the temperature at Shimla. Now the next one is it also less than the temperature at Srinagar. Now what is the temperature of Srinagar? Minus 2 degrees Celsius, and here is mentioned 3 degrees Celsius. Now obviously you know that minus 2 degrees Celsius is smaller than that Now you know that the temperature of Srinagar is smaller than the temperature of Shimla and Srinagar taken together. So we can say that yes, it is less than the temperature at Shimla, but not less than the temperature at Srinagar. So this was the solution of our question number first. Now let us move to the question number 2.